let's take a quick look at the optional heads you can throw on your STIHL FS 94R trimmer. Maybe your property has expanded. You started out just cruising around the lawn and you're running the nice bump head. This works really well, but sometimes we need a little bit more strength, a little bit more power as we get into some of that field grass, that taller grass, maybe get into the knee-high, waist-high stuff. So here's two options, the DuroCut or the PolyCut. Both of these heads will spin on really quick and easy. We're going to show you right now how to do it, and we'll talk about the advantages that both may bring to you. So let's start out with the quick spin on. You're going to need something like this. This actually came with your machine, but guess what? That was 3 years ago and you lost it. So you could probably pick up a 16-penny nail or think about a just any tool that you have that's just a straight rod that's going to fit right in here. See that? Bam. And I'm going to hold it in as I spin the head and it's going to drop in a slot. Now I need to turn it clockwise. So here we go. Spinning this clockwise, it's going to spin off the whole head. Bam, head is off. Sometimes this little sucker right here likes to come off with it. It needs to be in place. If you put any head on without that piece, that thrust plate as it's called on, you're going to be asking for some problems. You're going to be taking a drive into Carl's Mower and Son saying, help, this thing won't work. Okay, so we got the head off. Usually I'll hold it like this. This is kind of slick. They've got a holder so this pin doesn't fall out. And then simply going to spin on the DuroCut head. So the STIHL DuroCut 20-2 is what a lot of guys will call like a strip feed head or a quick loader style head. So all I am doing is sliding in strips of line, roughly 7 inches long. So I'm going to have a pocket full of these, and advantage is I can run a heavier trimmer line, something that's larger than I'm going to put on a head that we wrap it onto. So I'm just going to simply slide this in like so, and as it wears out, pull them out, throw in my new piece. Super simple, super easy. Benefit, larger trimmer line. Benefit, a little easier to use for people who do not get along with the bump head. Disadvantage of this head is I find myself stopping to actually, replace the trimmer line, whereas with the bump head, I just tap it and get more aligned. The other option is the PolyCut 28-2. This is a handy trimmer head that's running a plastic knife, a plastic blade. Does not work well on short grass. It really just doesn't cut that as well. But as I get into that heavier, weedy stuff, it works really well. Not necessarily woody material. I'll have people take out some light blackberries, but getting into blackberries that are bigger than my pinky, thumb size, or larger than that, it's not the answer. But the PolyCut head is a nice option when you get out into some of the heavy stuff. There you go, a quick look at two of the optional heads that we can throw on your STIHL FS 94R trimmer here at Carl's Mower and Saw.